Oliver is my dog here, and he thinks this is his room, so we're just gonna ignore him, pretend he's not here, right? Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of the truth of being an international student. So on my previous video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. It's the first part. I talk all about how I moved to the US, how I got accepted, what I did to get accepted, all those tips, and then just what to do during orientation week and your first days. So today I have my planner here. Not that we can plan much this year, but whatever. Disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an immigrant like professional, I'm not any of that. I'm just telling my experience. I'm not telling you what to do, just take whatever you need. I just want to make your international like student the best it can be, and I'm just talking from my experience. I'm going to talk about life in college, the opportunities that you should take, and the rules of having an F1 visa. So let's just get into the video. You started school, you're excited. You can also be really scared because this is like a completely new like scenario for you, and that's okay. Give yourself time. Always try to remember why you came here for and why are you doing this in the first place, and I feel like that will keep you like keep pushing through like anything that can come in the way, because it will be hard. My family, you know, like it's not like I can just like take one plane. Like I can take one plane, but it's like almost like a day trip. Check on them, but don't like stay there like, oh my god, I miss my family. Like try to make friends. For me, it was more like, okay, now my friends are my family, and I just like started making friends, planning things, going out, exploring your new city, and it's like it's amazing, you know. Like even if you think, oh, I'm not gonna like this person, because for me it happened a lot. I was like, I'm not gonna like this person, and before I would have never talked to them, but this time I was like making an effort to talk to them, and then they became like really good friends with me. And you don't know who can help you in the long run, especially if you're like in performing arts, filmmaking, entertainment industry. You don't know who's gonna become like a casting director, or it's gonna work with this, like you don't know. So like just be friends with everyone, because everyone has something good, and that's something that I like to focus in, like organized, like stay organized and on top of your shit. The first few months it might be hard, and ask questions. Oh my god, I cannot stress that enough. Obviously I have been to high school in Canada before, but college is a different thing. Like deadlines and all of that I put on my planner just to keep in track. I gave myself time because obviously it was not my language, so I had to make like double the effort if I was writing an essay or doing this, or you know, because I wanted to be on top of it. If you don't understand like an assignment or something like that, ask questions. Another thing that I wish I would have done before, be friends with your teachers. You never know, they can help you get a job, they can like, they're just so helpful. Be consistent, be organized, ask questions, be friends with like everyone, you know, have fun, but also be really like on top of your game. I'm telling you, like, be busy. Like I was busy, but I wish I was like so busy. That's just me, you know. Obviously it's important to be busy, but also have time for yourself. Big thing was poetry, so I joined the club after school. I would have to go like from like 7 to like 10 p.m. like one time, and it was amazing because like I started writing things, I started like discovering new things and all of that. They had a lot of after classes, and I wish I would have done that more, because I met new people that were like older than me, that were like younger, and and I got to know more people in it was like, my school was really small, so it wasn't like hard to meet people, but I'm shocked. Really good experience to meet other people, or like people that were about to graduate and they can help me. I'm just saying, like, take all the opportunities you have and like start planning like what you want to do after, you know, because we are under a visa. International students are under like a visa. So you have 1 year that is called OPT. We'll talk that in, like, that's another topic. But you get 1 year after you graduate to work. And I swear that year just like flies by. Like, you don't have time to like, oh, take this class or do this or do that, or, you know, because you have to like work and find work and keep working and keep building like your resume. If you want to stay here in the US, plan the road ahead and what like you have to do, because again, a year of like work and all the paperwork so you can stay, a year is not enough. I hope the government changes that, because it's like you have to prove in a year that you're good enough in your career to stay, which for me doesn't make sense at all, because people get successful like in 4 or 5, even like 10 years or even more, or some people do it in less, you know. But I would say plan ahead. What are the steps you have to take in order for you to stay? So some rules that you should keep in mind. You cannot work while you're on a F1 visa. The only place you can work is at your like university, college, whatever it is. Just ask your school if they have like student like employment, or how can they help you. In some instances, you can work outside, but you have to fill out paperwork. Your school has to ask permission to the government, and it's only if you have found like a job, like a really good job in your field, you know. When you leave your country, you have to always take your I-20, always take it. There's a website that you can search, and I'll try to link it down below, that tells you all the times you have left the country and came back. But usually if you leave your country and then come back, it's very like smooth. I literally only left for Christmas, and then when I came back I was like, yeah, I just went for Christmas break, but I have to explain. But don't be like afraid, because usually it just goes like smooth. I feel like another advice would be to be friends with those people at school, because they can always help you if something goes wrong or like whatever. And also befriend people who are like older, like seniors, let's say, that are international, so you can kind of like see what they're doing and, you know, that kind of stuff. Again, this is for me, that I'm an entertainment person, but I've also heard that if you are going for more like business school or like psychology or whatever it is, it is easier to find like a job and then like stay here. It is kind of short, I think. I don't know, it feels like it's short, but it's just like the whole college experience, you know. Like, I'm all about like enjoying your college experience, but also like planning ahead, so you're not like all stressed like once you graduate, because that happened to me, and like, honey, like it was bad. I'm just gonna leave it there. Well, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just the 4th video, it's gonna be a Q&A, so don't be afraid to follow me on social media and DM me questions, or just here if you have any like specific questions. I will do my best to help you. And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.